Well, 13 Investigates first reported on the shelter in crisis. And tonight, 13 Chief Investigator Darcy Spears continues her coverage with a look at how the Animal Foundation CEO has been lobbying public officials, pushing back against accountability.
We're continuing to hear the same criticism about Animal Foundation leaders putting politics and public relations above people and pets. Now, a Las Vegas city councilman's actions and ethics are being called into question after text messages between him and the shelter's CEO reveal what one expert calls a stunning disregard of responsibility as a public official.
If we question your judgment, it's not just this decision. We're going to question everything about you. So it leads to a loss of trust.
Dr. Abigail Aguilar has taught ethics and political theory at UNLV since 2002. We asked her to examine this text stream 13 Investigates obtained through a public records request between City Councilman Brian Knudsen and Animal Foundation CEO Hillary Gray during the October 19th City Council meeting.
In this sort of a case, it's not just that this particular public official can lose our trust. And again, not just this decision, but all decisions. It's that we might question everybody else up on the dais.
Although the city said no other council members were texting with Gray during the meeting, this text shows Gray and Councilwoman Olivia Diaz arranging a phone conversation the night before the contentious council meeting.
Who answers to who? Because it's starting to look like the council answers to the board of the Animal Foundation. I'd like to think that that's not true, but we have to look at what's happening. You are the leaders. They answer to you.
The October 19th meeting drew a packed house of animal welfare advocates, former shelter employees, and rescue groups who were there to implore elected officials to make meaningful change at the Animal Foundation.
I think that we are past the point of demanding for answers, and we are demanding truth at this point and change, because the answers tend to be excuses or we're just not hearing anything at all.
13 Investigates has reported for more than a year on poor working conditions and wages for shelter staff and failure to provide humane and appropriate care to the animals. The issue finally made it onto a city council agenda, giving the public a chance to be heard. But while the public was speaking, Councilman Brian Knudsen was texting with Animal Foundation CEO Hillary Gray, writing, "Stay strong. Sorry, this is happening."
If you're going to take a job in the public, whether it's him on a council or her running a foundation that gets taxpayer money, you have to be prepared for the scrutiny. And to apologize that there is this scrutiny, I can't even imagine why he would think that's appropriate.
Many former employees and others who showed up to speak gave their time during public comment to former Animal Foundation COO James Pumphrey, an outspoken critic of the shelter who was fired in July.
Anyone else willing to give up a minute to James? Okay, I think, James, we have how many minutes now, please? 19, and his is 20.
As Pumphrey began to speak,
I come to speak to you today to advocate for mercy and for compassion.
His former boss began to lobby her contact on the council. Gray texted Knudsen he, meaning James, shouldn't be able to speak for 20 minutes, effectively giving a presentation.
I think that raises the question of why doesn't she want the accountability? What's going on there? Is it just the money is being spent poorly? Is the money being misappropriated? Are the complaints about the governance true? All of those sorts of games that she seems to be playing seem to confirm the worst, that there is a problem here.
She says Knudsen's response is even more problematic. He wrote, "It's all a PR thing. I'm so sorry. Nothing is real."
If that's true, why do we even have these meetings? Why invite the public to give statements if it doesn't mean anything? Is this just a game?
She says Knudsen's disregard and dismissal of the comments sends a clear message.
That the public doesn't matter. The public doesn't matter in terms clearly of the public statements they make or in terms of their taxpayer money.
Gray goes on to discredit Pumphrey, but she does it one way, speaking publicly, and another via text.
I can't really discuss in a public forum. It's not appropriate to talk about personnel matters, but I can assure you that the situation with Mr. Pumphrey is not as portrayed.
Via text, she told Knudsen this guy was fired for cause. He did terrible things.
That's a problem as well in terms of a conflict of interest, because if you can't say anything, you can't say anything. There is a conflict of interest. There is this influence on the decision making that's inappropriate.
After public comment, the council heard the agenda item regarding oversight of the shelter.
We have a contract with them, so it's incumbent on us to make sure that these contracts are being followed and our tax dollars are being spent correctly.
Mayor Pro Tem Stavros Anthony made several recommendations, including government entities having representation on the Animal Foundation's board.
I sit on fiscal affairs for Metro because we have tax dollars. The mayor and I sit on regional transportation because there's city tax dollars. There's other ones. So I'm not sure why we don't have a city of Las Vegas council person to sit on that board. And maybe the county.
Gray pushes back in this text to Knudsen where she says, "Why are we different from any vendor? You wouldn't ask for a seat on Las Vegas Paving's board." Aguilar points out that this vendor, the shelter, deals with animals, not concrete.
You're dealing with living things, and yeah, that raises serious concerns about her qualifications.
Speaking publicly about the city's representation on the shelter board, Knudsen said,
"To provide requirements on them is unreasonable, in my opinion."
Via text, he tells Gray, just say no unless you think it's helpful for fundraising.
Does it suggest some kind of a bias or lack of impartiality?
Certainly. If he's giving advice to her about how to get around accountability, because that's what this was all about. Should there be more accountability? Should there be somebody on the board who can watch how these things happen, how the governance is done? For him to give advice to her about how to get around that, why would he do that?
Exactly what we wanted to know, but Councilman Knudsen isn't talking. He's ignored multiple requests for comment via phone, email, and text.
By not disclosing whatever it was going on in that meeting, by not disclosing it now when asked, it really seems to confirm guilt for us. If he's not doing anything wrong, why not say that?
Professor Aguilar calls the councilman's actions an ethics violation and questions why he and Gray seem to be colluding against the oversight other council members are advocating.
She wants to make the case that we don't need the oversight, and yet her behavior and his behavior make a stronger case for the oversight they're fighting against. So in that sense, everything they're doing is backfiring. It confirms for us the worst.
The only action the city took at that October 19th meeting was to authorize an independent audit of the Animal Foundation's finances, saying it's not allowed under the contract to audit shelter operations. We should note that neither the mayor nor the mayor pro tem responded at all to our multiple requests for comment. As for Hillary Gray, she declined comment through a spokesperson. Darcy Spears, 13 Investigates.